Pitbull has taken the internet by storm yet again after quite possibly the greatest concert of all time, featuring bald caps, big tunes, and a never-ending slew of viral memes. We have all the info for you right here on Scroll Dale with me, Benedale Townsend. So make sure to follow. Follow here on TikTok, you follow here on YouTube. Club Penguin's up here, Bebo's there. William Shakespeare once said, "Life is not a waste of time. Time is not a waste of life. So let's not waste any time, get wasted, and have the time of our lives." Just kidding, that was Mr. Worldwide, aka Mr. 305, aka Pitbull, the greatest artist living or dead, or both. Pitbull recently did a short, brief European tour featuring a one-night-only show in London, baby. And I've not been so sad to miss a show since I missed my son's nativity performance because I prioritised my high-pressure Wall Street job. Luckily, that situation was sorted out thanks to the magic of Christmas, and I was visited by some ghosts. But the point is, this concert was good, and notable for the sheer amount of clips that went viral off the back of it. A lot of them to do with the hilarious amount of the audience who turned up in bald caps. And it was very funny. Now, apparently this is something that's been going on for a few years within the Pitbull community. Bald caps for dressing like Pitbull is now a trending search term on TikTok. And Pitbull himself even addressed the bald caps at London's O2 Arena, saying, "I want to say a special thank you to everyone who came out here with bald caps tonight. It is amazing to see. It is amazing to feel. And I hope that when y'all put on those bald caps, you feel just like I do, having a good motherfucking time every day of my life." He's so great. I love him. He's the best guy. Pitbull fever has even spread to Paris, where after discovering fun in late 2023, the French have decided to get in on the action. One video of some French dames in bald caps got millions of views. It's what we in France call iconique. What can I say? C'est tennis. C'est tennis, c'est ta tennis, das ist tennis. And it's not stopped there. 170,000 people were in the ticket queue in Poland for a venue that holds 20,000 people. He should just do a full world tour. He should do a full residency in Wembley, not even Wembley Arena, Wembley Stadium. I think if we just set Pitbull up in a stadium, he would sell that out basically every week. Please do that, Pitbull. He has added 2 more UK dates, by the way, which I was almost not going to tell you about because I want to go to them. So I'm going to try and gatekeep that, but he's added more dates because he is, in many ways, and this is just my opinion, I would say he's Mr. 305. But why? Why do people love Pitbull so much? Bangers? Yes. But it's because he's having fun, and it's because he's earnest. I think in a world where everyone is very depressed and everyone is very serious, and even our artists are very serious and very dark, and everyone's very stressed and everyone's achingly cool, it is very refreshing to find someone who is just like having a nice time and is authentic about it, right? You know, he's got that thing he says in one of his songs. He says, "This is for everybody going through tough times. Believe me, been there, done that. But every day above ground is a great day. Remember that." Now, if he was saying that just to say it, you would absolutely roll your eyes. You'd be like, that's so cheesy. But the man really seems to live a happy life. Like, he seems to live up to those words. And there's something quite magnetic about that. You know, it's like that phrase, to be cringe is to be free. Like, Pitbull is very cringe, but my God, is he free. It also coincides, I think, with a lot of nostalgia for, like, I guess the 2010s, that kind of time. I think people are just now, you know, everything's so heavy all the time. I think people are excited to just put on a good old-fashioned ball cap and go to a stadium and just jump around a little bit and have a nice time singing a song about how it's fun to have fun, about how sometimes you need to go logging with Kesha. The children yearn for the minds, the women yearn for baldness. There's beauty in that. I think he's also stayed broadly unproblematic. If you have information that he is, don't tell me. I think he's sort of anti-Trump. He just kind of is a famous guy. He's like, you know what it is as well? He's the one celebrity that's like, it's so fun to be rich and famous. Like, he's like, yay, I have money and I get to have parties and go on yachts. That's really fun. My life is good. And that's what we want from celebrities. Like, the worst thing is when celebrities are like, oh no, I'm so rich. What a burden. It's like, no, I want to see you having, if you must be so rich and successful from doing songs, at least have fun with it. Pitbull is doing all the stuff any of us would do if we were Pitbull. And I think that's great. I think another key element to Pitbull is that, like, you don't know tons about him. Like, I'm sure he has opinions on things or whatever, but he mostly just stays in his little lane. I'm not saying artists can't have opinions and whatever, but there is value as a performer sometimes, especially a performer who just makes fun songs. Like, the only thing we know about Pitbull is that he likes to party and that he is a fun guy. And so like you can't hate him. You know, he's pretty uncontroversial in that way. He stays in his lane. You also, you know, you can't get some kind of advanced weird parasocial relationship with him because he's not like, I'm your best friend. He's like, I don't know you, I'm bored and rich and I'm having a great time. And you're like, fair enough. And tonight I'm also bald in celebration of you. And so I ask you, do you have Pitbull fever? Were you at the concert? Were you bald? Let me know in the comments down below. And let me know some other artists that you think are in the same kind of category as Pitbull. I would say maybe like Flo Rida. We were saying Sean Paul. People who are just having a good time. Y'all having a good time? Yeah. And we come to the secret question to reward people who've made it all the way to the end, to reward your good attention span. And we'll keep it Pitbull themed. The secret question is this. You don't say it, that's crazy. Okay, good. So get your answers in down below. And the best ones. I'm Benedict Townsend, this has been Scroll Deep, and I'm going to say one of my favourite catchphrases that I say. For all you who are having a difficult set, keep your eyes on the net, swing hard, keep it in the lines, and even if you don't get many points, it's all love. Cause tennis. And if any of you want to crochet that maybe, then I can put it in my house. Or get it tattooed. Let's say if 1,500 people get that tattooed by next episode, the next episode will be free. How's that? See you next time, bye.